Are you receiving me? Sending down cheeseburgers now. I lost lots of weight in space.
Greetings, Earthlings. It's Shane with Oddball Cards. Spam, liverwurst, space debris, broken slinkies, a couple rusty nails in there to throw behind us in case somebody's chasing us. Alright, I decided to dip into what is now almost the Wayback Machine. It is, in your time, it is February 12, 2022, approximately 4 days, maybe less, from the release of Series 1 of this year. You know, Oddball is always behind the times. Probably comes from visiting the past. I'm not much of a future time traveler. Which reminds me, if you're new to the channel, please hit the back button. There are plenty of other places for you to go and get some baseball card openings, some flashier stuff, some better times. Do it. Do it now. All right. For the rest of you that remain, I was sitting eating my lemon meringue pie, and David just looked sort of shifty. And by shifty, I mean he was wearing a shirt with a collar. He appeared to have combed his hair, and this all made me suspicious. I was like, "What's up, David?" He's like, "Aren't you usually making fun of Intercontinental Cards right now?" I said, "Yeah, but I got some time to make fun of you. What are you doing, David?" He said, "I'm traveling to Florida, Sean." And then he chuckled politely. And if you know David PEART, he's maniacal. He doesn't usually chuckle politely. All right, Chris Bubik. There's a nice miscellaneous-ish rookie. Bo Burrows. Is that right? I was thinking Sean Burrows. Hey, a nice Bo Bichette Williams future star. Oh, very nice looking insert of Mr. Cub. Shout out to David M. Paul C. Some of my Cubs fans. All right. I like this style. I've forgotten it. Josh Bell. I had higher hopes for him. Here's a rookie cup of Tony Gonsolin. All right. Miscellaneous rookie of Luis Patino. So I said, "David, what's going on?" And he said, "Oh, nothing. I'm headed down to Florida, you know, migrating like a bird, haha." I was like, "David, it's February. If anything, the birds are getting ready to migrate here." He's like, "Okay, Oddball, I hope you have a good weekend," which made me suspicious because he's rarely polite to me. So I followed him. I got on my Segway. Took quite a bit of time to get from Kentucky down to Florida on my Segway, but you know, I used the time to meditate, chill out, you know, looking for underlying causes in the universe, you know, places I want to visit, like Japan, seeing Josh Gibson pitch. You know what? Hey, a nice Tyler Stevenson rookie, probably the best, one of the better cards here in Series 1. He had a really good year. Shout out to John Klinsman, my buddy Jeff Ruoff, who I hope lurks. Casey Mize. Shout out to Lisa Dankiewicz. Sixto Sanchez. Forgot he was in here. I have high hopes for him. But I have some irrational... Hey, speaking of irrational love, there's Eloy. He can cover up David Price. We'll leave Jim Rice out there for our throwback guy. All right, Lewis Brinson, Witt, Merrifield, and Austin Riley, who had a great year. So I followed David into a cave. He and I'm going to use his government name, Ed from Angry Old Man channel. Saw them huddled in a cave, looking around a screen. I won't lie, they look like they're pulling their hair out. It's always been a strange phrase for me, but they literally, hey, look, there's the new number one, he said in an unjinxing manner, Juan Soto. All right. You will align with Jim Rice and not cover him up. Detroit Tigers, I tell you, ever since I met Lisa Dankiewicz, we're getting lots of Tigers cards. That's all right. I'll put a link to her channel Please watch it. She's fun. Look at this. Ian Anderson. I forgot he was in here. Series 1 is better than I remembered. League Leaders cards. If you're new to the channel, we litter the world with those because they have almost no value. All right. Hey, yay, a gold? Yes. A gold, not a rookie, but a good player. Salvi Perez. You can cover up a miscellaneous rookie. Saw Ed and David first looking on the screen, and it looked like the exact same cave. Must have been a different time because they were looking at a space alien egg, and they were watching it in fast motion. I can't remember the word now because I'm a little bit of a dummy. And it hatched into what looked like a space alien, kind of Tasmanian devil. Oh, it's Franco. I thought it was Salvi Perez again and Garcia. All right. Hatched. Looked kind of dangerous. It's only about 2 feet tall, but, get a space alien, cross it with the Tasmanian devil. That's what it looked like. They looked really nervous. Then they flipped channels, and it looked like 2035 if I had to guess from the number of Taco Bells. And I heard him talking. There's League Leaders of Juan Soto. Sorry, new number 1. Got to follow the rules. Here's a Brady Singer miscellaneous rookie. Put you here with Ian Anderson. Bunch of Taco Bells, pretty much on every corner, like Starbucks is now. But I heard him saying, hey, Bobby Dahlbeck. All right. It's fun to revisit Series 1. I forgot there were so many good names. I mean, we could all have a Joe Adell, an argument, one of those barroom expertise arguments where somebody says the best rookie from 2021 is, and I'm not sure anybody would be right, but we're seeing why. Stevenson, Adell, Jonathan India obviously won, and deservedly so. All right. 60% of the world, they said, is covered with Lisa's car washes and taquerias. They're like, it's causing environmental problems. People are joyriding naked for a free taco. And, they said the amount of lost work time due to going to the car wash in 2035 was hitting epic proportions and costing trillions of dollars. But, we can't all be as cool as Lisa is kind of what I was thinking. I didn't say it. They flipped the screen again, and I started to get the sense that we were looking at potential catastrophes. Duh, oddball. And it was a music video. It was of Lance and the Booty Shakers. Again in 2030 this time. A future stars of Gavin Lux. Telling you, if this guy hits it big, I will be a quadrillionaire. I have so much Gavin Lux. Man, I had high hopes for him. I'm a Moneyball fan. I'm a Dodgers fan. I'm a rookie fan. That's none of those except for a Dodger, I guess. Starling Marte, now a Met. I hope he does well there. I've never been a big fan. Not going to lie. Is that a league leader? Nope. It's just Mitch Keller being Mitch Keller. All right. And the last screen was that video, the Booty Shakers' #1 hit in 2035. The song is called Center, Corner, Edges, Surface. I was like, wow. And David Pert heard me. Maybe he smelled the nachos from hanging out before I went down to Florida in the Nacho King area with grade-worthy cards. And he was crying. And I said, David, I didn't even know you had feelings. What are you crying about? He said, the world has become too happy in 2035, and it's really your fault, Oddball. You keep talking about the Booty Shakers. People are just so happy. It's really thrown things for a loop. And he asked me, hey, there's Joey Bart. I am one of the captains of the bandwagon, along with David Pert and Dwight from Clark Sports Cards, who has quite a thriving corn dog business. Check it out. David said, you don't understand. We're looking at all of these things that will happen if you keep doing what you're doing, Oddball. And I said, well, David, I really am not in charge of the world. You and Ed are awesome. We're friends. We time travel responsibly, or as responsibly as we can. We've got Hedgehog and the Oddball bunch. And he said, I don't want the world to end, Oddball. And you're bringing too much goofiness and zaniness, which I found ironic coming from David PEART. But I said, David, if there's anything Paul C. has taught me, here's Quinn Priester, Andre Lipicus. All right, can't say his name. Who is this? Why am I not seeing a name? Oh, it's J.J. Blade. Another good name there. Cade Cavalli. I recognize them from the last couple years, along with Ronnie Mauricio's Bowman, C.J. Van Eyck. If it's one thing I've learned, it's the good energy between us pals that is really going to keep people from going a little bit too crazy after a hard work week. You know, this kind of entertainment and good energy, David, I don't think you should cry. Those things could happen. I mean, who could stop listening to the Booty Shakers? There's Wander Franco. Love those inserts. Hey, speaking of Wander Franco, wouldn't mind speaking of an auto of his in here. I don't even know if it's in here, but that would be awesome. And we will end on the #1 fan, Chris from Canada's. He's from his area, Owen Casey. All right. So I told him if Paul C's taught me anything, every day is a roll of the dice. David, Angry Old Man, Ed, Lance, Lisa, Oddball says, let's roll. As always, Oddball out. La 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 la.